Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over a smaller cap, very smaller cap coin called Router Protocol. Checked it out, and guy asked about it, and I decided to spend a couple minutes, take a look at that, see what's going on with this coin. Trading today at $3.85, down 6.5%. Here's one thing you want to pay attention to: the supply right there. That could be a supply issue. Other things I'm noticing: very small cap coin. Low trading volume, low market cap that I noticed with it. And see all trading pairs here too, guys, is what I'd be looking at. So, it is a minimal amount of exchanges that it's on. It is on KuCoin. It's on Next Global. It looks like most of the trading is done on KuCoin so far. So once this coin gets listed potentially on more exchanges, that's going to be a lot better for the coin. They got a little bit of followers, 31,000 followers. So, just starting out, can't say anything. All coins got to start somewhere, right? They probably said the same thing about Solana when it was just starting out, wherever it was at like $1 or $2, and said, oh, that coin's not going to do any good. So you have to look at it like that. It's always a negative way to look at something, positive way of looking at something. So I'm going to go over the technicals of it real quick and break this down. And the first thing I notice is just kind of like sideways action on the RSI on the weekly. More than likely telling me this is all potentially corrective. All right, so I'm going to break this down with you and show you potentially what I think may be going on. All right, so it came out here, January 21, it had the pump up to May. So it stopped right there, it pumped up. And this is a diagonal move that it made. So it made a move here, down for that 2, up for that 3, down for that 4, and up for that 5. Okay, it made a pretty good little run right there of, what is that, about 1,700%. So not bad if you're in it. And then this here is a 5-wave move. It's a starting diagonal. It's like a 1, 2, 3. This whole thing's a 4, and 5 ended there. So another little diagonal that it made. This is an expanding flat. These are the moves I was telling you guys about that can really smoke traders. And also on this coin, it went on a smoke show on it, expanded flat, and made a 5x. If you got it down here and blast it up there. So that's an expanded flat, guys, right there. These are what these can do right here. And bam, you see that? Especially with those smaller cap cryptos. I mean, these expanded flats can rip. And sometimes you can see them. You'll see it go up and it comes right back down beyond that A wave, just like it did right there, and then rip. So, and then this is just a normal, not normal, I guess you say, another 5-wave sequence right there. So right now, this is what's breaking down with. It's all corrective so far. Here's your A, your B, and your C. It's your 3-wave move. Then you got a 5 over here, and then this right here is a diagonal move again. So the only way I can suss that out, there's no other way to suss that out. So 3-wave move, probably a 3-wave move here, either here or here, however you want to suss that out, and it probably can go up. Who knows? It looks like down in the RSI, it's getting ready to end soon. Looks like it might have a little bit more, and then it might come down onto a 4 or a 5. This is just an estimate, guys. Right there, I'm putting like that. So more than likely, it's going to make a, let me see if I can say it's contracting. You can find out if it's a contracting diagonal, because that wave 1 went up 250%. And let's say this wave is almost done. So yeah, it's probably going to be contracting more than likely. So 1, 2, a 3, maybe a 4, and then a 5. Okay, now here's the issue with it right now is this would be your A. This would be your 3-wave move in your B, and then it's going in for a C. But the issue is that this diagonal, you can't have a diagonal on the end on an A and in a B, okay? So this might be a lucky move for whoever's in this coin, because let me remove that. I'll show you. This more than likely is the start of the C wave right here, right here. So what I mean is that this is all a 1. However, this is going to finish up. It'll come down for a 2. It'll do like maybe a 3, 4, and a 5 or something like that. Okay? Because this diagonal, this starting diagonal, you can't have a diagonal over here and over here. It doesn't make sense. So more than likely, in my opinion, this is what could happen. I'm not saying it will happen. This is your A, your B, and it could be going up for a C, something like that. Okay. So what it needs to do, what it can do, if it still stays in here, it's still in this corrective sequence. So wherever this finishes up, let me remove this C leg, wherever it finishes up, like let's say it finishes something like that, right? Okay. So then you want it to come back down. You want it to swing back down. Okay. Have this thing swing back down into these areas, wherever it will go, and then it can start consolidating and go into a bullish trend like that. Okay. Just let it finish that up. You can't say this is 1, 2 because it broke the low down here. You take a look. If I remove this area, it's not a 1, 2. It's not a bullish count. It all fits for a corrective count. But don't get me wrong. I mean, if you're like somebody who got into this coin and it goes to these areas, I mean, even right now, since the low of 14 May, and they're in it, they're already at, almost a 4x. And if it gets open those areas, like 9, 10x potentially with it, high risk play, not financial advice, but this is more than likely what it's going to do. Let's say it finishes it off. Crypto market is bullish, does a correction, and then it can start on a bullish sequence with this coin. That's just my initial breakdown of it, guys. So right here, right here with this coin is the next move it will make, significant in my opinion, is let it finish the sequence and it'll come down in somewhere in these areas. It probably won't be very shallow, just looking at the move of the coin, and then back up into a wave like that, possibly, and then a 4 or something in that area. But you can see it's very, very volatile, guys. This thing rips. It's going to come down and rip and then come back down and rip. So it could rip pretty good on a third wave. All right, guys, that's the end of my analysis on Router Protocol. Like I said, not financial advice, highly volatile asset. Does it have the ability to pump? Yes, it does, but it has the ability to go right back down too. So be careful, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.